Hey people, hope you guys enjoy your festive season so far. And I thought I may take a look at another popular Christmas movie, Elf. A human called Buddy, who ended up in North Pole raised by elves. Buddy learns the truth about his real family, so he travels to New York to find his dad. So in 1993, David Berenbaum writes the script, then it underwent uncredited, rewrites by Scott Armstrong, Chris Henchy and the writing team of the Adam Kay and Will Ferrell. So Terry Swigoff was offered to direct the movie, but he turned it down for Bad Santa instead. Jon Favreau said the script was initially much darker and did not interest him. However, he was interested in working with Farrell's first post SNL movie and asked to rewrite the movie. As a turning point came, he found out he could make Buddy's World an homage to the Rankin/Bass Christmas specials. This allowed him to conceive of a movie that could be PG rated as opposed to the original script, which he guessed would have been rated PG-13. Will Ferrell plays Buddy Hobbs, aka Buddy the Elf, a human who's accidentally in the Santa sack and travelled to North Pole, and raised by elves who absolutely loves Christmas. And I think Will Ferrell is perfect as Buddy, so iconic. The actors who were considered for the role were Chris Farley and Jim Carrey, before Ferrell got it. Zooey Deschanel plays Jovi, who works in a department store, who started off barely to no interest in Christmas and became Buddy's love interest. I think she's brilliant and a great chemistry with Will Ferrell. James Caan plays Walter Hobbs, Buddy's biological father, who's very short-tempered and works as a children's book publishing executive who at first refused to accept Buddy as his son until towards the end. Great performance. Gary Shandling was offered for the role, but he turned it down, so went to Caan instead. Ed Asner plays Santa Claus, a legendary figure. I thought he's brilliant too. What a legend. I've known that guy as voicing J. Jonah Jameson in the 90s Spider-Man animated series. Bob Newhart plays Papa Elf, Buddy's adopted father, who narrated the movie. He's so good and a wise and caring elf who cares for Buddy so much.
I'll always be here for you.
Mary Steenburgen plays Emily Hobbs, the wife of Walter and the mother of Michael. She welcomes Buddy in the house and accepts him as her stepson. I think she's great too. Daniel Tate plays Michael Hobbs, Buddy's young brother, the son of Walter and Emily. He's great too. Michael at first wasn't keen on Buddy due to his behaviour, but he gets along well and they both look out for each other after defeating the bullies in the snowball fight. Faison Love plays Wanda, the manager of Gimbals. He's fantastic. The reason why he's called Wanda because the character was originally played by Wanda Sykes, but she got dropped out. Peter Dinklage plays Miles Finch, a best-selling children's author. I think he's absolutely awesome. Plus he attacks Buddy because he kept calling him an elf.
Call me elf one more time. Call me elf.
You're an elf.
Amy Sedaris plays Deborah, Walter's secretary. I really like Deb, and I think she should be on a Christmas card.
You just made my day.
Michael Lerner plays Fulton Greenway, Walter's very strict boss and in charge of CEO of Greenway Press. The actor does a great job playing an uncaring boss. Andy Richter and Kyle Gass plays Morris and Eugene Dupree, who are Walter's associates. They're great too. Jon Favreau plays Dr. Leonardo, a pediatrician who finds out that Buddy is Walter's son.
It's a boy. But he's your son. That's very impossible.
John also voiced Baby Seal, Mr. Narwhal.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
And Arctic Puffin, magical animated animals in the North Pole.
Hey buddy, wanna pick some snowberries?
Not now, Arctic Puffin!
And a Canadian raccoon that is a real animal that attacks Buddy for attempting to hug him when Buddy wasn't aware what some of these real animals do. I really like John. He does amazing work, like Elf, Iron Man 1 and 2, Zathura, A Space Adventure, and The Mandalorian. Mark Atchison plays mailroom worker who became friends with Buddy in the mailroom. They're so good together.
My papa? He didn't make Master Tinker till he was 490.
Artie Lang plays the Santa Claus impersonator.
Here for Christmas.
Don't tell him what you want. He's a liar.
Let the kid talk.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself?
That Buddy exposed him as a fake
You sit on a throne of lies.
and started a fight. So eventually he gets replaced. That also got me curious on what Santa Claus really smelled like, and how did Buddy know what Santa Claus smells like?
You stink.
I think you're gonna have a good Christmas, all
You
right?
smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
I mean, did he had a spare time of sniffing Santa? Peter Billingsley plays Ming Ming, Santa's head elf. He's brilliant too. Leon Redbone voiced Leon the Snowman, who lives in the North Pole, and gave Buddy advice about going into New York.
Oh, by the way, don't eat the yellow snow.
Oh, I know that.
He voiced him very wisely, and an absolute legend. Ray Harryhausen voiced Polar Bear Cup, who also lives in the North Pole. Susan Wells, Buddy's bio mum, and was Walter's college girlfriend who died some time after Buddy was born. She's played by Jane Bradbury. And I think everyone in this movie are amazing. So yeah, world's best casting for those characters.
Great job, everybody. It's great to meet you. Hi.
Now come over here, boy. Sam.
So from 9th of December 2002 to 7th of March 2003 was when principal photography was taking place. The movie was filmed in New York City, Vancouver, and a Riverview hospital in Coquitlam in British Columbia. It made use for perspective to exaggerate the size of Buddy compared to all the other elves. Stop motion animation was employed for certain sequences, although due to Favreau's own preference, and had to fight very hard for this, is that use minimum of CGI. Apart from the snow rhythm, and Hughes Studios created most of the CGI in this movie. And it's a fun opening montage, especially the gnome.
They tried using gnomes and trolls, but the gnomes drank too much.
As Buddy travels to New York, my favourite line has got to be the coffee.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee.
I would love to see this on the commercial adverts.
At Costa, we put our heart and soul into everything we do. You can feel it in every cup.
World's best cup of coffee.
That got me wondering if this coffee shop would receive an award for being the world's best cup of coffee. Buddy has a bad start meeting his dad.
Dad!
When he does a sing-song and mentioning Susan Wells,
I think we should call security.
Good idea.
I like to whisper too.
which resulted Will Ferrell being chucked out by his brother. As soon as he goes inside the shop, there's some of the iconic scenes in there where Buddy gets so excited when Santa is going to arrive on the next day.
Well, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town. Santa!
Oh my God!
He absolutely loves to sing in the store.
I'm singing! I'm in a store and I'm singing!
I'm also singing in a bathroom.
Hey! There's no singing in the North Pole.
The scene where Jovi was singing in the shower, that actually wasn't in the script.
So really I'd better scurry. Well, maybe just a half a drink more.
Favreau learned that Zoe was a singer, so he added it in, and Will Ferrell improvised the song.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Get out! Don't look at me!
And bless Buddy that Santa Claus arrives. But it turns out to be an imposter.
That special someone.
And it was so funny that Buddy gave his dad a lingerie.
What's that?
Intercom.
And be fair, it did say for someone special, so it's the thought that counts. He even kept it at the end of the movie. Thanks, buddy. At least I'll know what to get my dad for Christmas.
Better out than in, I always say.
Maurice LaMarche dubbed Buddy's burping. Apparently Will Ferrell was pretty ill because of the amount of sugar that he was eating in the movie, which is no surprising, because that is a lot. Another iconic line is Buddy's lack of hesitation of answering his dad's phone in the office.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Put that down.
Hello.
The fact that it's one of the most random thing you could say to someone makes it so funny. I bet any kids sacrifice themselves for the comedy by doing that at school. I really like the mailroom scene. At least Buddy made it more fun and interesting. And there was a nice dating scene between Buddy and Jovi.
Make me feel there are songs to be sung.
It was pretty heartbreaking when Walter disowns Buddy due to putting his career at risk.
I don't care where you go. I don't care that you're an elf. I don't care that you're nuts. I don't care that you're my son. Get out of my life, now!
That must have really hurt Buddy a lot, in thinking that he lost his family.
I'll never forget you. Love, Buddy.
And it was really moving where Walter apologised to Buddy and finally accepts him as his son. And it's nice that Michael helps their relationship.
I don't want you to leave. You're my son and I love you.
As Buddy reunited with Santa, Michael and Walter had an unexpected day, meeting Santa Claus in person.
So, you're really Santa Claus?
You never can tell, kid. Tell me, Michael, what do you want for Christmas?
And it's the moment where Buddy saved Christmas. With help from Jovi singing and everyone joins in, everybody spreads Christmas cheer by singing loud for others to hear.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Merry Christmas!
I think the movie ended really well. And it's nice that Buddy named his daughter after his biological mother.
Come here, little one. Ain't it thrilling?
Pumpy wants to see you.
Though your nose get...
I really love this movie. It is my top 5 Christmas films. The characters are so likeable, the direction by Jon Favreau is phenomenal, it is an absolute Christmas classic, the music fits in really well, and I think John Debney did a fantastic job. It's one of the films I watch over and over again, and I never get bored. Jon Favreau was interested in making a sequel titled Elf 2 Buddy Saves Christmas, although Will Ferrell didn't want to do a sequel. However, he said that he was generally reluctant to do sequels unless there was a story that justifies it. So yeah, as of time of recording, I can't see any sequels happening. The movie game was developed by Human Soft and published by Crave Entertainment and released on 4th of November 2004 for the Game Boy. Elf the Musical ran from December 2010 to 2nd of January 2011, at Broadway directed by Casey Nicholaw, with Chad Bergelin writing the lyrics.
That's the story of Buddy the Elf.
There was also a book written by Bob Martin and Thomas Meehan. The theatre stars Sebastian Arculus as Buddy, Amy Spanger as Jovi, Beth Leavell as Emily, Mark Jacoby as Walter, Matthew Gumley as Michael, Valerie Wright as Deb, Michael Gormick as Mr. Greenway, Michael Mandel as store manager, and George Wendt as Santa. In 2014 we got a stop-motion animated musical movie, Elf Buddy's Musical Christmas, produced by Warner Brothers Animation and broadcasted on NBC. It was based on the original movie and the musical. Only Ed Asner, who played Santa, reprised the role from the movie.
Buddy, you're standing on an elf again.
I thought the floor felt squishy.
The rest of them are voiced by different casts. Jim Parsons as Buddy, Mark Hamill as Walter Hobbs, Kate Micucci as Jovi, Rachel McFarlane as Emily Hobbs, Max Charles as Michael Hobbs, and Gillett Gottfried as Mr. Greenway. So yeah, I really loved Elf movie. It's got lots of fun stuff in there. Many family can sit around to enjoy. I watch it every Christmas. Thanks for watching, people, and remember, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud for all to hear. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.